Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Board of Education regular meeting, Wednesday, April 27th. Are we in compliance with open? Okay.
Yes, we are.
Would you like to call roll?
Yes. Carlin?
Here.
Eliason?
Here.
Evans?
Here.
Garner?
Here.
Herzog?
Here.
Lemberger?
Here.
Olmsted?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, great. We'll be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Merrill Elementary School students Skylar Thau, maybe?
Actually, it's just Hayden today.
It's just Hayden
Yeah.
Kruger, so I didn't offend anybody.
Okay.
All right, Hayden, whenever you're ready, buddy. And Hayden, I have a certificate for you. Certificate of appreciation. Thank you.
Pretty brave to do it by yourself.
Yes, thank you. Okay, and I understand we have some students from Thailand here.
We'll
Erin, would
call-
you like to introduce?
I will, absolutely. So Oshkosh West High School has been very, very blessed to have a teacher and a group of 5 students from Thailand. They came about 2 weeks ago. We have about 1 week left where we are doing a lot of things, and I've actually had the opportunity, thanks to my daughter, who's in the Academy for Global Studies, to be a host family to one of the students, to Ceres. And I tell you, it's amazing how attached you get in just a couple of weeks. My husband and I were just saying this morning, like, we can't believe we only have a week left. We're going to miss her when she's gone. So it's been just an amazing cultural experience for our family and for our school. Jeff Schinker is one of the teachers in the Global Academy, and he coordinated this whole thing. So I'm going to let him just tell you a little bit about what they've been up to since they've been at West.
Hi, good evening all. The Thailand exchange program is something that started with the Department of Public Instruction approximately 10 years ago, and DPI basically has made it open their doors to host schools. This year marked the 10th anniversary of the program, and basically it's a cultural exchange between the Ministry of Education in Thailand and our DPI. Oshkosh Area School District was selected this year. We had applied for it. Kathy Heinen, the chief coordinator of the Academy of Global Studies, put in for it, and my wife Lainey and I decided to volunteer for hosting a teacher. We were selected, and it's been really, really wonderful with great families that also hosted. We have a teacher and 5 students from Thailand that basically got here on April 16th. They were greeted warmly. As I was informed, I was not able to go on that Saturday, but as I was informed, it was, according to the people who have been there, the largest and best reception that's ever been had. So we're very proud of what has been happening. We've done a lot of amazing things since they got here. We've taken field trips. We've been all around the area, and so tonight, as part of a sort of a welcoming, if you will, and a thank you. The Thailand people pride themselves a lot on being able to present not only traditional dance, but gifts as well. And they were very insistent about wanting to do that. And thanks to Principal Cole for being able to coordinate and for us to be here in front of all of you tonight. So with that, Dr. Gunlock, if you would mind, the first song will be what is considered a traditional dance. When they're finished with that, we have something special planned for all. So enjoy. everybody. Series, Frank, Sound, Nam, and Nun with Tui. Vicky, and as she has been kind enough to share with us at home, Wibba,
Yes.
who has been an amazing cook over the last we had to twist her arm just a touch to cook Thai for us. So do you want to tell them what would like them to do, or did you want to do your gifts first?
Okay, I'm gonna let Sal speak
Okay.
first, and then turn to me. Thank you.
First of all, I would like to say thank you for all of you to give us an opportunity to be here in United States. We also very happy to be here, and we will gain a lot of experience as much as we can. Also, thank you host family that's choosing us. We are really happy, and they took a very good care of us. Thank you.
Good evening, school board, distinguished guests, host family, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Vicky, actually back home in Thailand. I'm a teacher of English. I teach English as a second language or a foreign language. This is an amazing time for me. And first of all, yes, like Sal said, from our deep heart, from Thailand, from Thai people, from our Thai government, we would like to thank everyone. Thanks the school board, principal, host family, district, that you invite us and to have a very warm welcome to my students and me. And I have very amazing host family, Mrs. Shinger and Lenny, and they become my best brother and sister now. And I would like, I feel like I stay at home. When I do the Thai cooking, because I love cooking, and they allow me to use everything in their kitchen. I enjoy my cuisine now, and it's quite amazing. We don't need to go out for Thai food, Thai cuisine, because I'm the best cook. I can as we know that traveling is learning. Traveling is the important learning. I love the word that you say in the school, global studies, global learning, academic for global learning. This is important. You know why? When people share the ideas, when people come to meet each other, we have dialogue, not monologue. We can do the great reactions. I know what you feel, I know what you think, and we share the knowledge, share the idea, share the culture, share our tradition. And your American culture is amazing for us. Thai people, have thought, always think that America is civilized. You love your country, we love our country. But anyway, when we come in the middle, we share the good things, we share the great knowledge. And this will be my Thai students' lifelong experience. They can bring back their experience to their schools, their students, their friends, and even me to my community. Because English, is it's a global language, and very important for them to improve their English, for them to learn their culture, and then, they can spend time, use this experience to keep connecting with, with their friends and their community. And hopefully, all our students and me also, I promise, we will keep connecting with our host family, the school, with the Shingers and Lenny, or become like family. And thank you, the principal. We have a great talk today after the activities class. I love talking, I love sharing with new people, then we can learn, and okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have some honorary member Academy Global Study diplomas to give out. Should I do that now? Wait a minute, I see food. Hold up. Everything stops. I take that back. I'm sorry. Okay, I've already said it, so now here I come. I'm going to use your American name so that I don't embarrass myself. Ms. Vicki. Thank you so much.
You are so kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
We need a picture.
We'll do it all at once.
Yeah, it's all at once. Okay. Nam. Congratulations, Frank. You're easy. Sound. Thank you so much. Toy? Toey. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
See, I love this word. Academy for Global Studies. It's wonderful, amazing words.
Squirrel. Is that food? I don't think it's food.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. I would like to present this to school and our principal. This is a present from Thailand and from our department. Thank you. Okay. For our senior superintendent, Mr. Mac. Mr. Mac.
Go get it, Vicki.
Please kindly from our department again. This is a Thai silk necktie.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is this is what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
The snake, don't open it up.
Okay, I can do it.
Yay.
And then we have another songs that we will show you first, and then we would like to invite you to join dancing with us.
All right.
Yeah, you can miss it. Don't sit still.
Somebody's got to take pictures.
Are you volunteering? You're not good. Are you?
I'm in.
But you know how to dance, right? Yeah. Oh, you can come. You're our host sister. Come.
There you go. Get up there.
They know.
She
already.
told.
They are very good students, you know. They learn quickly. They learn quick how to get
Oh no.
Yeah.
How about Matt? Yeah, where's Matt?
Where's Matt?
And then Jeffrey, you have
Matt,
You dance.
are you dancing?
I'll leave that to my daughter.
like to invite you to dance with us.
I would like to invite you this
Kelly.
time.
Wow.
All right, stand.
Okay.
I'm sure you can show them because you know how to do it.
Okay.
Okay, all of us together. Go ahead.
Yeah, or
You go ahead.
maybe we can dance around this table.
All right.
Everyone, please stand up. Don't sit still.
Kind of like the funky chicken.
Alicia did before.
They haven't told us what to do yet.
Right arm in the air, left hand.
Okay.
Like that?
We eat
Okay,
them
you
out
do
one
it.
time.
You
Yes.
see it. Okay, can you practice, please?
And you shake.
And then share like this. Yeah. Okay, everybody.
The whole room. I love this.
Just
It's the first. It's the first that we have in 4 years never danced. I don't know what happened before that, but in 4 years we've never danced at school board meetings. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's a... Should I start?
It's mean, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
We want to do this again.
Yes, please. Let's do it again.
So much fun. And the food is really good.
Well, that's a hard act to follow. Well, this doesn't even seem like fun anymore. Board and administrative reports. Should we start with superintendent's?
We certainly may. I cannot transition without commenting on the fact that we are grateful to our entire community, because part of what that April 5th vote did was continue the ability to maintain Global Academy and to have these opportunities to grow our students to be international aware, international appreciative, and international caring. What a wonderful opportunity to share in our community. And having Global Academy, as our guest so proudly spoke to, is a massive, wonderful undertaking on the part of West High School, and we're so appreciative. Thank you. And I'll go right into the superintendent's good news report beyond this wonderful news we had this evening. Oshkosh West High School students were greeted by parents and staff members on their way to school on April 15th. Students were given candy donated by parents and staff, as well as positive notes to let students know how much they are loved. What a great surprise to start the day. Congratulations to the Herb Cole Fellowship Award winners, Bridget and Teresa, on this great honor. South Park technology and engineering teacher, Jason Jiski, recently made the local news as well as the world news after he designed a test for Philip, a duck who had been rescued as a result of being frozen and damaged feet. Jason used his 3D printer on a flexible filament donated by NinjaFlex to create the feet. Check out the link on this slide and to see the news story. South Park students recently also participated in the first multicultural night, which resulted in 250 people who participated in cultural games, arts and crafts, and food sampling. Thanks to all who have donated, organized, and participated in this wonderful event. South Park students recently completed their second annual Greek Week, which was a week where students were acknowledged for following the Panther Way, being respectful, responsible, and safe. The week started with an outstanding ceremony similar to that of the Olympic Games. Throughout the week, students could participate in games during each lunch hour. The week's closing ceremony was delayed a bit due to the snow day, but students were able to enjoy the closing ceremonies when they returned from spring break. Another sorry reason why I closed schools that day, disappointed students. ALP's 6th grade students recently completed the reading of Munzu Boy, an international book club, and tried to one of the African dishes mentioned in the book called Yugai. From the comments made by students, which were listed here, it looks like they had most of the students liked the dish. Congratulations to the Oshkosh West High School art students pictured here who were recently received awards for their artwork this year at the Art in the Garden show. Youth music education programming throughout OSD and the Oshkosh Youth Symphony Orchestra recently received a $660 donation from the Oshkosh Music Artist Series, a collaborative music concert series that raises funds to support local musicians and Oshkosh area music education. Thank you to all who have participated in this collaborative effort in raising over $7,800 towards music education programming and scholarships. Be sure to check out the website listed on this page for more information, as well as upcoming events such as the November 12th Big Band and Jazz Concert, which is scheduled to be held at the Algoma Club. Congratulations to these Oshkosh West students who recently received their Mosaic Art Creations award for their Mosaic Art Creations at the Fox Valley Area School Glass Exhibition. Congratulations as well, and thank you go to Oshkosh West students, Allie Emmerich, who decorated a frame for Mercy's Face of Courage and Oasis for Hope for special event. Allie's frame was selected as one of 5 that would be auctioned off. Her frame raised $400 at the auction, which will go towards the Wig Boutique at Mercy Medical Center. And the Oshkosh Recreation Department recently celebrated its 100th anniversary with luncheon and open house. Memorabilia from the past 100 years was on display and available for the public to view. Congratulations and thank you for providing 100 years of programs and events for the Oshkosh area community. Each spring, the University of Wisconsin-Madison hosts the Great World Text Conference, showcasing the best and brightest talents of the state. The Oshkosh North was one of 20 schools attending this year's conference, and 2 of our students' projects, a piano duet based on the novel Monkey, was voted as one of the top 5 projects by their peers. Again, congratulations to Oshkosh North. As a result of receiving a Target Field Trip grant, 4th grade Carl Traeger Elementary students were able to visit the Museum of Wisconsin Art in West Bend. The students had virtually visited the museum earlier, thus this school and the opportunity to see it in person. Students were able to connect pieces of their social studies curriculum and learned about making portraits and self-portraits. Merrill Middle School 8th grade students recently performed at the 9th annual Kalahari Band Festival at Wisconsin Dells, where they had the opportunity to perform with 53 other 8th grade bands and work with a clinician from the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. The band also performed at the Wisconsin School of Music Association Concert Festival at Kokana High School Auditorium, in which they earned a first rating, and congratulations to them. Thank you to the University of Wisconsin Oshkosh group, Hands on Oshkosh, consisting of volunteer students who visit sites throughout the community, help in different areas. On April 16th, they visited and helped with several Smith teachers and staff with classroom projects, ground maintenance, and organizing. South Park Middle School students were visited by Rich Weber, who did a bicycle safety stunt as a part of the East Central Wisconsin Safe Routes to School program. 18 South Park 8th grade students participated in a Spanish class fundraising event at the Pizza Ranch on April 18th by serving patrons for a 4-hour shift. They raised close to $600 between tips and 10% on the food sales. Great job for them and for the fundraising, and thanks to one of the new pizza establishments in the community. South Park Art and Pays had an opportunity to install hand-painted panels at Next Level Fitness. The art teachers created a competition for students to create a design after they researched the business and considered several other factors the owners wanted to include in their design group. The three students who had the winning design worked with runners-up to measure, trace, paint, and install their creation. The winning students also received a lunch, a prize package, and a 30-minute complimentary yoga class.
Nice.
And as a result of a grant from 4Imprint and generous donations from Fox Valley Technical College, 6th grade students from Merrill Middle School visited Fox Valley Technical College sites in Oshkosh to learn about welding, laser cutting, robot welding, nursing, marketing, IT, aviation, and carpentry. And this morning I just heard from one of the businesses that so appreciated the visit of these outstanding 6th grade students from Merrill who were impressed with the great behavior and their interest in future careers. Congratulations to Oshkosh West girls golf team for being second in the team academic all-star state in Division I with a GPA of 3.962. Great job. Perry Tippler Middle School and ALP students ambassadors recently took their show on the road and visited Evergreen Health Center and performed for the residents. Prior to the visit, students learned about healthcare equipment and proper use of wheelchairs so they could wheel their audience to the stage area for the show, and which consisted of singing, jokes, playing the piano, as well as other instruments. The residents truly enjoyed the visit and the performance. And congratulations to South Park Middle School students, Lauren Sagmester, who won second place in the Letters About Literature program. Lauren received a framed certificate, a $50 check, a $25 gift certificate to Barnes & Noble, and several books. She also read the had the winning letter at the Neenah Public Library recently. South Park students learned valuable lessons about the importance of not being afraid to fail, and learning from their mistakes from Chris Hartle, founder and co-founder of the Onagon 11. Chris is a business owner and professional photographer, hairstylist, and social network expert who answered questions that were developed by the students in advance of his visit and after researching the website and background. Chris' message to students is contained great information that will hopefully help them in making future decisions and help them continue to try when they fail. And last is just simply a list of events and activities that I've had the pleasure of participating in. My particular congratulations go to the students of Oshkosh West in the FFA banquet last Sunday afternoon, of which these group of students and their families provided a great opportunity to share both the awards and the successes of agriculture. With that completes the superintendent's report.
All right, thank you very much. Are there any other reports from other board committees? I have one. Am I the only one? All right, Facilities and Finance met on April 21st at 11 o'clock in the boardroom. There were no questions about the budget variance report, which was a written report. We discussed the Three Waves clinic update. The clinic has been open for a full year with quarterly progress meetings occurring. Currently, to date, this year, we have saved $156,000, which netted about $100,000, $95,000 after startup costs. And we are only at a third, I think, of our employees using it, so we could be saving even more. Approximately 33% of the district's employees have visited the clinic. It's been a very successful year. The district is always finding ways to remind employees about cost savings. All savings will work toward the January health insurance renewal. This is what affects the size of the increase of our insurance costs each year. So the more people we get there, the better we'll be. Audit selection. Kelly Handy bid out and completed an analysis on the district's auditor services. Kerber Rose and Associates was the low bid by an insignificant amount. There was a concern about making a change at this point. It was noted that Schenck scored higher using an internal scoring rubric. There's some anxiety with changing auditors due to a lot of new federal regulations. So the committee felt that it would be good to just stick with Schenck. WEA litigation settlement. The district was awarded $367,766.53 from a WEA litigation settlement. There was a discussion about where the settlement should be recorded. There were two funds, Fund 46 versus Fund 73. It was noted that this would be one-time money. Fund 46 would be for capital improvements. That's the one you guys remember we opened up and we can't use the money for 5 years, but it comes off of our budget. So that's one option. The downside is that it can't be touched for 5 years. The benefit is that the budget is lacking and there's barely enough funding to keep the buildings functional for safety. The current CIP, the inflationary, capital improvement project is approximately $1.7 million. Fund 73 would be, that's the fund for post-employment benefits, which is kind of goes along with where the settlement came from. So we discussed that. There's no stipulation in the lawsuit that says that this money has to be spent on anything specific. So the committee recommended that the funds be put where it aligns best with the strategic plan, which is Fund 46, capital improvements. Okay, so the replacement of high school tracks. Sue Schnorr indicated that the district has some flexibility with a large portion of the non-referendum debt coming off next year, freeing up approximately $1 million. And she's recommending that we replace both high school tracks. Both high school tracks are not safe, and they need to be replaced. And so there was a lot of history, but in the end, that's essentially the committee approved moving forward with that project. Other items of interest, a comment was made that the new restroom at Central Administration is wonderful. However, it could be enhanced by putting a hook on the back of the door.
I noticed that too.
So, a shelf would also be nice in the men's bathroom. So we're going to look into those two things. Important work of the Facilities and Finance Committee. Okay.
Madam President, I do have one report as a follow-up to the school
listening.
board listening session from
Great,
one
thank
meeting
you.
ago. We had 2 topics covered. We had some 5 students, 4 high school students and 1 University of Wisconsin Oshkosh student who came and presented and discussed with us their concern about greater engagement by the school district in suicide prevention issues, and we responded to a number of their questions about both process and procedure. And since that time, our director of people personnel has been in contact with them and is continuing to work with them on issues regarding the district's response and implementation relating to the issue. We also had a guest, a senior citizen, who came to talk about her concern with the passage of the referendum and was disappointed that it had passed regarding increasing her taxes. We responded to a number of her questions relating to the relative comparison of this district with other districts, and based on a number of discussions, we have invited her to come and visit our schools, participate potentially as a parent or as a grandparent volunteer in our schools, and to learn more about that, and also bring her husband so that we continue the education of what is really happening in the school district. So, so those would be the two sets of guests we had at last listening hour.
Great. Okay. We don't know yet because we just did committees. So, yeah, we'll figure those out. Okay, that brings us to non-agenda related public forum. Is there anybody here that would like to speak on any non-agenda related items? Okay, agenda related public forum. Is there anybody here that would like to speak about anything on the agenda? Okay, great. Then that brings us to consent resolution agenda. For the consent agenda, the board has been furnished with background material on each item or has discussed it at a previous meeting. These will be acted upon with one vote without discussion. If a board member wants to discuss any item, it will be pulled out of the consent agenda and will be voted on separately. We've had number 8 and number 15 are going to be pulled. Is there anything else? Anyone else want anything pulled? Okey doke, here we go. The board will consider approval of 1, minutes of March 23rd, 2016, regular board meeting. 2, minutes of March 23rd, 2016, executive session of regular board meeting. 3, minutes of April 11th, 2016, special board meeting. 4, minutes of April 11th, 2016, executive session of special board meeting. 5, minutes of April 13, 2016, regular board meeting. 6, minutes of April 13, 2016, executive session of regular board meeting. 7, bills payable. 9, revised ALPS charter agreement. 10, elementary math curriculum. 11, please tell me I don't have to read all these. Do I have to read all those?
No. I would
I move
just
that we
listen-
waive the reading.
Waive the reading.
Update board policies.
Yes.
That's it? Thank you.
Yes.
You need a
12,
second.
board
Second.
meeting.
I'll second.
I'll second that. Okay, thank you.
No, wait.
Oh, are you leaving it on the consent agenda?
The reading all the
I just don't want to have to read all of them.
policies.
Okay. Do we have to? I guess. It's going to take longer than just to read them. All right, so you seconded. Can we vote then?
Carlin?
Aye.
Eliason?
Aye.
Evans?
Aye.
Garner?
Aye.
Herzog?
Aye.
Lundberger?
Aye.
Olmsted?
Aye.
Motion carried on waiving the reading.
Okay, so 11, updates to board policies. 12, board meeting dates for 2016-2017. 13, summer school staffing. And 14, extended school year staffing, summer staff.
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Eliason?
Aye.
Evans?
Aye.
Garner?
Aye.
Herzog?
Aye.
Lundberger?
Aye.
Olmsted?
Aye.
Carlin?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, resolution number 8. It will be it resolved that the Oshkosh Area School District Board of Education approve the appointment, temporary appointments, resignations, retirements, and salary schedule as filed with the Secretary to the Board of Education.
So moved. Second.
Okay, discussion.
I
Yes.
had asked that this resolution be pulled, and it parallels, let's see, the second one. Over the course of my career as a central office administrator, I've had the privilege of working with those individuals who are listed on the retirement list. They've been consummate professionals who have dedicated their professional careers here in Oshkosh to making a positive difference in the lives of children. And speaking for myself only, I just want to thank them for what they've done to enhance the learning of these students. There's one retirement listed there of a relatively newer employee to the district, and I think we owe a thank you. I owe a thank you to Mr. Nault for what he's contributed the last several years that he's been part of this district. So anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge the folks listed in that personnel resolution, and also a support staff person in the special ed department who have made a positive difference for this district. Thank you.
Thanks. You have to come back and visit us, okay, Mike? Any other discussion?
Yeah, besides Mr. Nault, you look at that list every couple of months, and this time I was reading through, and there was some personal friend of mine that was on there that's retiring, and it just really brings into focus what Dr. Herzog's saying. She's about my age, and the experience and time she put into the school system. I'd just like to thank her for her dedication and service to the district. So.
Thank you. Okay, anyone else? Okay, let's call the roll.
Evans?
Aye.
Evans, aye. Garner?
Aye.
Garner, aye. Herzog?
Aye.
Herzog, aye. Lundberger?
Aye.
Lundberger, aye. Olmsted?
Aye.
Olmsted, aye. Carlin?
Aye.
Carlin, aye. Eliason?
Aye.
Eliason, aye. Motion carried.
Okay, resolution number 15, be it resolved that the Oshkosh Area School District Board of Education approve the layoff of teacher contract FTE as filed with the Secretary to the Board of Education.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
I had also asked that this one be pulled. If there's any good news in a layoff list, it's the fact that it's a short list, but that does not lessen the impact for anyone whose name is on that list. And so I will support this resolution, but with regret that we will be needing to reduce contracts of 2 individuals.
Thank you. I agree with that. Any other discussion? Okay, please call the roll.
Garner?
Aye.
Garner, aye. Herzog?
Aye.
Herzog, aye. Lundberger?
Aye.
Lundberger, aye. Olmsted?
Aye.
Olmsted, aye. Carlin?
Aye.
Carlin, aye. Eliason?
Aye.
Eliason, aye. Evans?
Aye.
Evans, aye. Motion carried.
Okay, individually considered resolutions. That was this part. Thank you. Request for future agenda items. Okay. Hearing none, any announcements? Okay, quiet group, adjourn to executive session. Hold on. For the purposes of considering the disciplinary data of specific persons, 19.851F Wisconsin statutes, A, review expulsion recommendation from expulsion hearing officer for a middle school student who engaged in conduct while at school or while under the supervision of a school authority that endangered the property, health, or safety of others at school and endangered the property, health, or safety of a school authority and/or repeated refusal to or neglect to obey school rules 120.131C Wisconsin statutes.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Herzog?
Aye.
Herzog, aye. Lundberger?
Aye.
Lundberger, aye. Olmsted?
Aye.
Olmstead, aye. Carlin.
Aye.
Carlin, aye. Eliason.
Aye.
Eliason, aye. Evans.
Aye.
Evans, aye. Garner.
Aye.
Garner, aye. Motion carried.
Okay. We're adjourned. Do I get to bang the gavel now? Thank you.